Hi guys, welcome to Money Talks UAE. Welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to give you another update about my Sarwa account, and I'm going to talk about the stock markets and what's going on in the stock market right now. Is it doing good? It's doing bad? Like what's affecting the stock market right now? So if you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and support the channel. We are almost 2,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to see that number on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, make sure to hit the like button as well. My channel is all about how to make money and save money and grow your money, especially if you're living in the UAE. I'm sharing with you all of this free content so you can shape your financial mentality, so you can know exactly how to think about money and finance and all of that stuff, so you will grow your capital. So since I'm gonna talk about Sarwa in this video, make sure also to go to the playlist. If you don't know anything about Sarwa, I highly recommend you to go to my Sarwa progress playlist. There is videos since I stopped using Sarwa, and you're gonna see exactly what happened with my account and how much money I made and how much money I'm losing. So it's like you're gonna get exactly like a summary of all my investment with Sarwa. So don't forget to do that. And one last thing is the Facebook group, guys. If you want to join the Facebook group, this is the one that I'm talking about, and I'm gonna put the link on the description below if you want to join. This is a brand new group. We only have like 46 members for now, but my goal is to have this group so that we can share our ideas and share our opinions about some companies for investments, any issues that's related to money and investments and all of that stuff. We can discuss it in this group. So it's a free thing, so it's not going to cost you any money or anything, but you're going to get some good knowledge. All right, so now I'm going to go to my Sarwa account, and as you can see, I am down almost $860, and this is exactly 6.88% from my net deposit, which is 12,450 US dollar. So now my balance is 11,593, and this is updated on the 29th, and we are on the 1st of May, and today is Sunday. So the stock market is closed, so I will not have any updates here, but I'm sure it's going to be even lower, and I'm going to tell you exactly why, because the stock market is down even in Friday. So let's go down, see what's going on with the assets. And as you can see, guys, the US stock market VTI is -2, and I'm really surprised to see this minus, because like the whole year it was always plus, and now it is in the minus. Developed market minus, VWO emerging markets is -16.3%. Real estate is the only one which is plus, which is 10.4%, and it used to be like 27%. Now it's also down. Bitcoin -25, global bonds -10%, US bonds -10%. So in summary, this is all going down, and it has a lot of reasons why it's going down like this. I'm gonna discuss that in a minute. I'm just gonna show you exactly my past performance. I'm gonna do last month. And as you can see, we started the last month here with 12,320, and I did make a deposit here, $600, but still it didn't affect anything. It's still going down. So if I didn't even deposit this, it would be even lower. So what happened exactly with the stock market and why it's going down like this? So I'm gonna give you a look at the S&P 500 index, and as you can see, it's been like a month, or even like, let's start from here, because this is the top. It starts from January. It's like the beginning of the year, and since then it went down like a lot. So this is a big move to the downside, and now we are testing this support. So I am expecting it will bounce a little bit, and depends on the news and what's going on in the world. Is it gonna continue higher, or it's gonna even drop lower? So this is the S&P 500 from the last session, which was in Friday. It is down -2.88. This is the Nasdaq, and also as you can see, the Nasdaq is also down 4.47, which is a lot. And this is the Dow Jones as well, down 2.77%. So this is like the big indexes in the US economy. So it shows you exactly what's going on with the largest companies in the US. So it shows you exactly what's going on. So when you see this index going down, it means that companies are not doing so well, and they are affected by some news or there's a lot of things that can affect the stock market, and we're gonna discuss exactly what's affecting it right now and why is it down. So this is the S&P 500, guys, and this is the VTI that I am investing with Sarwa, and you can see exactly they look the same. So just the numbers are not the same. So this is 4,143 and VTI is 206, but the shape of the trend is identical. It's the same one. So that's why I'm telling you always that VTI is tracking the S&P 500, and not only that, but also some small companies. But in general, it's following the S&P 500. And you can see this is some other stocks that I'm investing my money with, and they are all down. Everything in the red zone. And this is Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin has been also lately in a downtrend. So I'm trying to show you Bitcoin. Yes, so this is from the beginning of the year, and as you can see, it's not doing so well. It's also down to 38,000. So Ethereum, same thing, it's down as well to 2,765. And since you have Bitcoin down, all the other altcoins and different cryptocurrencies will go down as well. So what's going on? Why we're seeing these red zones and everything? Well, there is two major problems happening in the world right now. One of them is the war between Ukraine and Russia, and of course Russia is a big rival of the US, so that also creates a tension between the US and Russia and the European Union. So these big guys, they are like fighting, not like a war, but it's like political war, you know. It's like money is on the line between these big countries. So this is affecting the stock market really badly. But still, the big one that's really affecting the stock market, and I'm gonna go ahead right now and show you Flight Radar 24. If you don't know this website, this is a live air traffic website that shows you the flights that's going right now, like live, like all the flights in the whole world. You can see them here. So once you go to the map, you're gonna notice a big thing actually. And here I'm gonna talk about Ukraine. As you can see, Ukraine and Belarus and Russia as well. So if you notice, there is no aircrafts going in this place because this is a restricted airspace. So no flights are going here. So this is means that this is like a war zone. So no flights will go here. So there's a lot of tension and there's big problems going on here. Okay, this not only happening in Ukraine and Belarus, it's also in another countries such as Libya, for example. Cannot see any flights going here because Libya for a long time they used to have a lot of tensions, and there's like a war zone here, so it's also a big problem. But Libya doesn't really like supply the world with a lot of stuff. Yes, they have some petroleum, they have some natural gas and stuff, but still Libya doesn't affect the whole world in a bigger picture. Okay, Ukraine somehow yes, because they are really one of the best suppliers of grains and a lot of food products, because Ukraine is one of the best actually in agriculture. But Libya, on the other hand, is not that affected. So now I'm gonna jump to one of the countries that actually supplying the whole world. It's not only small Ukraine or Libya, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about China. So look at China. So this is China, and as you can see, it's an empty airspace, and they have like small planes here. It's not like for a China, this number of aircrafts is not doing anything, and most of these aircraft that you see on the side are not actually going to China. They're going to South Korea or Japan or like Taiwan or Philippines. So China is like empty place. Why? Because they have COVID again. So if you are actually watching the news, and you're gonna see exactly what's going on in China right now, they have a big number of COVID. So we're gonna jump now and see exactly what's going on with China and why they have this kind of issue. And since the last updated number of cases in the 1st of May, which is today, they are having like more than 200,000 COVID cases reported. They have 5,000 deaths since the start of the COVID, and the recovery is more than 180,000. So active cases now is like 24,000, and the most important thing that you need to see is this graph, this linear graph. This show you exactly what happened with China. So as you remember, in 2020, China was the first country that discovered this disease, or let's say virus or whatever. So they start with a really high number of cases, and then it spread all around the world. But in China, it was kind of like stable. They had like few cases, and it's not that high. But recently, in the beginning of 2022, exactly in February, things starts to go higher, and now it's like boom, the COVID explode in China, and China back to the same period of time where we had these lockdowns, and everything was closed. Everyone needs to stay at home and all of that stuff, and they closed their airspace as well. It's not like completely closed, but they are like banning a lot of gatherings and all of that stuff. So they closed their factories, like almost most of the offices are closed in China. And China is supplying the world with a lot of stuff. So if you see this kind of lockdown in China, that means this country is going to affect the whole world. So all of the productive countries, they need to get supplies from China. So that's why China now is really, really hurting the stock market. And that's why we're having these red days. So until we are actually getting through this COVID pandemic and lockdowns in China, we are still gonna have bad days in the stock market. So this is exactly the updates that I want to tell you about. So you are actually expecting nowadays that the stock market is still not gonna recover that fast. It's gonna take some time. But on the other hand, like, you need to keep in mind that in 2020 we had a big downtrend here, and as you can see here, it's like most of the indexes are down here. So this is the COVID period, and look what happened after the COVID. We had like a huge gains right here, and everything went up like crazy. And this goes to all the indexes and all the stocks and everything. So most of them, we have the same issue during the COVID. Everything went down, and then after we got through to this COVID and we start moving on with our lives, things went in a perfect direction and people made a lot of money. So the thing is, the cycle now is kind of like repeating itself, and we are experiencing the same thing. So that's why I'm telling you guys to, if you have some extra cash, know how to invest it during these red days, because nowadays is a good time to invest your money. But don't put all of your money in one basket, and don't put all of your money at one time, because things might get worse and things might go down even more. So prepare for the worst, but also be smart, and from time to time throw some money here and wait for the results after we get through to this COVID pandemic. So that's it, guys. So if you don't know anything about Sarwa, as I said, guys, go ahead and watch the playlist that I talked about here. And also, if you're new to Sarwa and you want to join this company, make sure to use the link that I provide for you in the description below. This link gonna make you $50 just for free. You're gonna get a free $50 as a welcome bonus. So don't miss that chance and get your free $50. And don't forget also to subscribe. We are almost 2,000 subscribers, so kind of like excited to see that number. And if you have any questions, please write in the comment section below, or go ahead and join the Facebook group and post it there. And until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.